semi-ancient times were extorted, counter-extorted, and now we're moving counter-extortion. And as we'll program and code with the ancient gaming system. But depends on how we get a means to the voices and to the understanding of people. Also because of how all words / values, but words like politics, how they are used also as fake sides of fact treatments, with all locations increasingly tied to criminal foreign influences, but also that that effectively maintains and having maintained self-valued interbranch roles with that. Not just the way they fathomed uses of their lie progressions to each identity of the ground location, worse than criminally incompetent in relationship to that really behind what prevented and prevents the short words of the American species. It's even the cartoon. There's even in America in the cartoon. I mean, in the semi-valued nature system, and they even have in English. So ASIM nor SUVWXZ. Is this me saying this? No. That's why I'm the one who pulled out the Excalibur. Right from that position between S and U. And what it has to do with is this decipher of the English language, which is an identity of the ground's identity of relationship to itself, and its identity of relationship, the value of that, distinctly, not distinctly and simultaneously invisible, but still discernible, as the subject and as the predicate are. No, invisible but still discernible identities of volume as value as nature / nature as value. Those two sequence / simultaneous natures in demonstration of simultaneous nature, the one we are the study of. Not God. God is an algebraic variable that we have in relationship to 5 distinct, non-distinct, and simultaneous therefore 3 too. Relationships to itself. It is 1/3/5. There are proofs that yin yang, alpha and omega, and 1/3/5 are things that would be written on the chalkboard. There are proofs they had a chalkboard in ancient times. Before semi-ancient times, even before modern religion's messengers were even born, the sciences were demonstrably already tactically criminally foreign influenced, and per method, excuse me, that the shadows of the ages led me back. On to pure. So it is, see your victory's walls, extinction zenith. Why? Ace, I'm nor. See your victory's walls, extinction zenith. Is a simultaneous nature. Neutral, omega's rising, / raising. One trinity that is discernible as one identity's of value progressions, identity of relationship to itself and the value of that. As 3 identities of volume as value as nature / nature as value, simultaneously, that only stay positive onto themselves, distinctly here to Earth. Earth's difference in the rest of space nature is Earth's distinct, non-distinct, and simultaneous relationship to itself. And I don't even know if what happened to the tape. There was only one tape of the evidence of when I pulled out the Excalibur from right between there. But this is what it means. I'm the only one who understands it. Every letter of the English alphabet spells out a word, and each word spells out a sentence. For example, as phenomenon manifest in relationship to this. Like a trinity. the Trinity, and Allah's name, and yin yang, and alpha and omega. Yin yang and alpha and omega. How can you teach about the truth, which is true always, in relationship to its identity of volume and its identity of relationship to itself, where and how yin yang can never part? Control your heart. Oh, but we're in different bodies. The male is yang. I mean, the male is yang and the female is yin. Oh, yes. But that's only exception and exception nature and demonstration of the same thing. That's why the ancients would use alpha and omega. This is about where physics, metaphysics, and identity have conjunction to that which is individual, why we and how we are individual grouped and species identity of volume. And grouped as ages, for example, as part of the evidence and demonstration of how it's about the invisible but still discernible. See, but they want to put physical differences, and for example, in relationship to those preaching influenced roles with slavery, with color. That was true in the cartoon value nature system, in the semi-nature. That was influenced by the breaching method that is between hundreds of nations at once, that has the syntax nature, that has the fact treatment nature, as styles that were forced as victims to a sustained thing, that has their fact treatment nature of victim predators, where the reactions to within victims, that's applied. So no one had free speech. No one has free speech. So people have to pretend to be about free speech at the same time, because they have been breaching screens and tools. You fools. This is no magic. This is magic. This is that by that identity of truth that is itself a truth, that not denying the slightest exception. That which is the value of the smallest thing, the finite. That which is the value of the order of the finite. The value of that simultaneously with sequence true that came since before that. We will discern that which generated matter into being. We will discern how it is distinctly, non-distinctly, and simultaneously onto itself, from where and how it is diffusing through matter, and where and how as matter as space. No, a semi-nature, part matter, part not. Be not forgot. Ace, I'm nor. See your victory walls, extinctions, zenith. The highest point. This is greater than infinity. This is more finite than three identities of zero that are it. Its identity of volume. This generated all things. Boxings. So, thank you. This is Little Rap Guy and Friends. This is Little Rap Guy, and we'll complete this with a smaller video. Okay, but here's where I'm going to keep it real with you too. Real value nature system, which is highly illegal for us to speak about in the cartoon value nature system. But we're all counter-extorted. We're all extorted, the entire cartoon value nature system, and counter-extorted, and cultivating our own counter-extortions, individually grouped and together. But at least the counter-extortionists have a potential of liberating us all. Boxings for all. Boxing as martial arts. Now here's the secret I never told Reeves, I never told Sep. I never told anybody. When I pulled out the Excalibur, the whole cartoon value nature system, everyone believes that the stone said ace, means, the writing means ace, nor SUV, WXC. But it means Alpha